Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-0. At the moment, the Orioles are in second place in the AL East. The Twins are in third place in the AL Central. The Red Sox put together 10 hits total as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-1.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Will Venable heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
The left fielder, number 30, Will Venable.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Coe on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Chris Colabello will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Chu. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Chu is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it looks like a Tiger bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Asuncion takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Leonis Martin will stand in. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton sprinting after it. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Grounded to third. Taken in by Guerrero. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. And you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Carlos Correa makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Line drive to center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out. Brian Pena will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Lorne Asuncion takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Runners off for second. This is line to left, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? On to first, and they get the... Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Stanton is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a one-pitch out. Squared that one up just a little late. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit to first. Pena is up with it, and he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for out number 2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he is in there. Yasmani Grandal will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Kyle Blanks will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. The pitcher, Mark Fellows, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here from the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Runs up and gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. And he's safe getting back to second as he might have been pushing it to try to move up more than 90 feet. Alex Guerrero will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Jason Bourgeois will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And he's safe. Austin Hedges will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Colton Wong will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired here, one away. Into the box now, Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ross.
Ryan Volek is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Hit out towards second. Asuncion fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And here's a fastball called for strike one. So a runner at first now with one away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Runners on the move for second. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Martin looking up, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
the batter.
A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead. Hit well again, down the right field line. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 0-1, here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Nunez has it, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. Brian Pena will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Lester Vesperis will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth. Leonis Martin will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On the ground to third. Walker comes up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here, as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Ho. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Lauren Asuncion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Kyle Blanks comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him apart.
And he's got himself a base hit. Lester Vesperis. Now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Martin is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Taijuan Walker. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now playing third base, number 44, Taiwan Walker. Now at first base, number 77, Paul.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he'll step off and try again. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Center fielder, number 12.
Leonis Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Greg Holland will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Is over. Ryan Mattis will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Jason Bourgeois will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Austin Hedges has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Runner goes for third. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. And the runner's breaking for third. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. High and deep to right center field. Martin going back at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Lauren Asuncion steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Skied into straightaway right, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Holland's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. He's set, and the pitch. Yunel Escobar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And Escobar swings and misses, and he's down on strikes. 1 away. Todd Ho steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Haney has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Yasmani Grandal is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Walker is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 62, Sean Doolittle. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kyle Blank. And they'll need him to get something going here. Glenn Perkins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Doolittle's ready. Here's the first pitch. Runner's on his way to third. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
First baseman.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Taijuan Walker, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jason Bourgeois will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. On to first, a double play, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting,
Austin Hedges will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a step off. Runner breaks for third. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The short hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Glenn Perkins comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Colton Wong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. 1 away. Byron Buxton stands in for the first time. Eduardo Nunez stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Bourgeois going back on it. Still going back. Gone! Santa Maria! Game over!
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Tigers grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 7-3. Right now, the Tigers are in second place in the AL Central. The A's are in last place in the AL West. Jonathan Scope drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Orioles to the victory over the White Sox, 6-5. Looking at the standings, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Boston Red Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. At the moment, the Red Sox are leading the American League East. The Braves are in last place in the NL East. The Washington Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 2-0. As of today, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Cubs brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 3-0. Heading into today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 14-7. Right now, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates took care of the Rocks
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ian Desmond makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. So they're on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. The relay throw. Third base, he's got a triple. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Joey Gallo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Carlos Gomez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Carlos Beltran will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Number 63 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Lackey comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now. Rougned Odor will stand in now. And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Number 30 steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Fowler, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Mitch Moreland makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Batting 8th, pitcher.
Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Number 14 on the season as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0. Coughlin going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Ryan Rua will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming, here it is. And now the runner's trying for third. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
He's safe.
The tag, and he is out.
He's out.
Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, maybe he got a little greedy right there, but you got to love the effort.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chris Coughlin strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Now to the plate, John Lackey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ryan Rua is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Ian Desmond digs in now after lining out in his last try. Number 63 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4.
Leading off the fourth inning.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rua has a beat on it. One down. Leadoff man retired. Here's the left fielder, Chris Coughlin. Boone Logan is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. And he lays off there 1-0.
Now playing shortstop, number 63.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he'll step off. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will... Mitch Moreland steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Boone Logan will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Jordan Walden will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Jorge Soler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Number 51 will come in and pitch now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. He's around third, not done yet.
And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Javier Baez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
Chris Bryant digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Martin Perez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Anthony Rizzo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Colby Lewis is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Clay Buchholz is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-4 ball game. Jeremy Jeffress is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it 6-5 now. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-6 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. Pedro Strop will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Ian Desmond steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Jake Diekman will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Rougned Odor digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Number 30 will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Third baseman number 29.
Runner at second, 1 away, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Runner goes for third. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Fowler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Mitch Moreland steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Jake Diekman gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunity.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. Now a 7-6 game. Ryan Rua gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now both runners are breaking. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Number 40 stands in. 2-1, here it is. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Addison Russell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Beltre has it. 1 there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that Hector Rondon will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Number 63 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Yeah, swinging it very well up there right now. I got to tell you, 3-hit games always feel good.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Coughlin moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Desmond's around third, heading for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Rougned Odor steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Rondon's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Soler going back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Throw won't get him. So striding in, number 30, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Joe Smith will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. This is line to left. Coughlin is there. Let's see if they test it. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mitch Moreland. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. Here's the go-ahead run to score. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist. And they'll need him to get something going here. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Dexter Fowler. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
Second baseman, number 9.
Javier Baez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Chris Bryant steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor is there for it. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. Anthony Rizzo digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Jason Hayward will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got it. And that's going to force in a run. Miguel Montero will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. We'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the...
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. Now in the box, Ryan Rua. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Chapman's ready. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler's after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ian Desmond steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So stepping in, number 63, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Fowler is there. Let's see if they test it. And now the runner will be doubled off at third, and just like that, this ball game is over. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Chris Coghlan. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
you